15 things you didn't know about Gianluca Vacchi. Welcome to alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Hello Aluxers, and welcome back to another amazing video. This time we're taking a look at the particularly eccentric millionaire that you might have heard of, Gianluca Vacchi. Gianluca Vacchi is an Italian entrepreneur, or funpreneur as GQ have named him, with an estimated net worth of $300 million. The company president and founder has used his money to become a viral star on Instagram, with a massive 7.9 million followers. He shares images of his lavish lifestyle, extensive wardrobe, and of course, those famous dance routines he practices with his fiancée. Way to make us jealous, Gianluca. Because alux.com is dedicated to becoming the world's best resource on the most influential entrepreneurs and business people, we had to talk about one of the most eccentric and memorable. Here are 15 things you didn't know about Gianluca Vacchi. Number 1. He counts Zac Efron as one of his friends. Gianluca's numerous Instagram posts have shown him diving off yachts, riding horses, and dancing on tables with Hollywood heartthrob Zac Efron. He must be a good friend to have, because Efron called him the real-life most interesting man in the world. That's quite an accolade. Number 2. He nearly died in hospital in September 2016, but still came strutting out of hospital in style. After a mysterious infection, Vacchi was admitted to hospital and nearly died in September 2016. He spoke about it in ambiguous terms once he'd been recovered, saying that he suffered the attack of a bacterium that has caused a huge effort, both personal and of the medical staff, to be defeated. When he returned to his villa in Bologna, he arrived by helicopter to a very warm reception from his cheering staff. Of course, it was all documented on his Instagram. Number 3. He's rumored to have dated actress Michelle Rodriguez. Back in 2011, photos emerged of the Italian stallion with Avatar actress Michelle Rodriguez. They were having a grand old time scuba diving and lounging on one of his many yachts, with Vacchi in a very daring pair of white Speedos. They may not be dating anymore, but they definitely are still good friends, as Rodriguez is yet another celebrity to be seen dancing on the Italian entrepreneur's Instagram account. Number 4. He has a flair for wearing silk pajamas. We all know the Italian entrepreneur has a flair for fashion, but he's happy to relax in his pajamas too. While you and I might put some sweatpants on, he has a fine collection of patterned silk pajamas that no doubt cost a bomb. He doesn't just reserve them for bed either. He's quoted as saying, "Always pajamas to go on the boat or on the beach." Number 5. Vacchi was featured in an ad campaign for the Bank of Georgia, bringing them worldwide attention. Gianluca appeared in the Bank of Georgia's Orange Santa campaign in Christmas 2016, leveraging his 8 million Instagram followers for the benefit of this obscure small bank. Their online audience skyrocketed, with some of their traffic even coming from the US and the rest of Europe, so the Gianluca effect clearly works. Number 6. He's not afraid of a burst of adrenaline. While many of us would be intimidated by the idea of standing on the seat of a moving Harley-Davidson, Gianluca doesn't even break a sweat. His Instagram is proof that he's a real adrenaline junkie with an appetite for heights, speed, and daring stunts. Sometimes he likes to combine his love of pajamas with his love of speed. Now that's an oxymoron. Number 7. His bright red Rolls Royce. He was towed away during a shopping trip in February 2017. The paparazzi are pretty interested in Gianluca because of his unique wealth and the way he flaunts it. Unfortunately for him, they snapped him looking rather shocked on a cold day in February this year, when he saw that his scarlet Rolls Royce had been towed away because it was illegally parked. He managed to get it back, but no doubt for a very big fine. Interested in hearing about the 10 fastest cars in the world? Gianluca's might be in there somewhere. Check out our video. Number 8. Until he met his current fiancée, he was quite a lonesome and selfish guy. It takes a lot of energy to make millions, and for many years, Gianluca was a self-confessed single guy and a bit selfish. Until he met his model girlfriend, Giorgia Gabriele, he'd never even considered giving anyone an engagement ring. Having a permanent dancing partner certainly seems to suit him. Number 9. He has an impressive collection of swimwear. When he's not lounging in his PJs, Gianluca is a fan of richly patterned, high-skimming swimwear. Worn to show off his manly tattoos and well-cultivated torso, he spends a ridiculous amount of time relaxing, dancing, and partying in a series of outrageously patterned trunks. There are so many in his collection that his most loyal Instagram followers could probably catalog them. Number 10. Gianluca gets his wealth from an Italian company that makes pretty much everything. Vacchi has certainly diversified his business interests. The company that's created his wealth, IMA, or Industria Macchine Automatiche, which is worth over $2 billion and specializes in, well, a lot. IMA creates packaging for everything from pharmaceuticals to coffee and tea. Not only do they specialize in the packaging, they specialize in the machinery too. That's a total of 18 different brands under the Gianluca Vacchi name, which is clearly how he affords all those 100% silk pajamas. Number 11. Vacchi's parents were business people too. Gianluca was born in Bologna, Italy, in 1967. Fortunately for him, his parents were careerists too and encouraged him to pursue his business interests just like they did. The Italian entrepreneur studied economics at Studiorum University in Bologna and went on to serve as president for 2 different companies, founded a designer watch company, and a line of limited edition sunglasses. Number 12. He's a professional standard snooker player. This funpreneur takes his leisure time very seriously. Not only does he have a fleet of private jets, yachts, and houses, he's also a professional snooker player. There are very few details about this unique hobby on his Instagram, but we're sure that he'd have the most extravagant collection of vests and waistcoats in any tournament he chose to enter. Number 13. He wrote a book about his exotic lifestyle called Enjoy. As well as being the king of social, Gianluca is also a published author. He wrote his autobiography, Enjoy, to give details about his unique and lavish lifestyle, including the origin of his tattoos, his business life, his education, and his imitatable sense of style. He also covers how he became such a social media icon and how his eccentric individual style helped him go viral. Number 14. He has Resilienza tattooed on his left hand. Gianluca has a lot of tattoos, each with individual significance. On his left hand, he has the Italian word for resilience, as well as inscriptions across his chest, thigh, and biceps. On his right hand, he has his own initials tattooed in an interlocking design, showing that a little bit of self-absorption isn't always a bad thing if it means you can get some nice artwork out of it. Number 15. His fiancée has even more of a flair for fashion than he does. A recent Instagram update showed that even with all of his wealth and power, Gianluca still struggles with the same things many other men do: how to convince his partner to pack less for a weekend getaway. The caption read, 3 days in Cortina, and she says, "I only have 5 suitcases," making Vacchi's 2 Hermes bags look feeble in comparison. Gianluca Vacchi is truly unique, representing both smart business and maximum style. His background may seem traditional, but in reality he's anything but. He leverages social media to show off his enviable lifestyle, and has generated a huge fan base for himself as a result. Is this the way business people need to promote themselves in the future? With helicopters, filters, and fanfares? We certainly think so. If you could be Gianluca Vacchi for just one day, how would you spend it? Would you host fabulous yacht parties and wear a series of exotic swimwear? Or would you take his famous red Rolls-Royce for a test drive? Oh, you're still here? Well, here's something else you didn't know about this flamboyant entrepreneur. He's a bit of a matchmaker. He set up his ex, Michelle Rodriguez, with his best pal, Zac Efron, and they dated for a little while. It didn't last very long, but that's what rich friends are for. Thank you for spending some time with us, A-Luxer. Make sure to subscribe so you never miss a video. If you want more, we handpicked these videos you might enjoy, or head over to alux.com for the best in fine living content on the planet. Be a part of the largest community of luxury enthusiasts in the world and tell your story.